Hey, good afternoon. All right, so it's gotten really hot out. Of course, there's no trees. You know, Zion is desolate, so it's a little warm. But we're in the oasis of Arad, so there's water, heat, food, refrigeration, stuff like that. Um, so I just wanted to very quickly, I want to read this from Ezekiel chapter 11 and reveal what is written here in the Targums. Okay? So, and I will spread my net over him, and he shall be caught in my snare, and I will exile him to Babylon, the country of the Chaldeans, and he shall not see it, and there he shall die. And all who are around him, his helpers and all his troops, I will scatter in all directions, and those who slay by the sword I will incite after him. Then shall then they shall know that I am Yahweh, when I exile them among the nations and scatter them in the countries. Okay, so Israel right now, you are scattered among the nations and you are scattered in the countries. But a remnant of them, a limited number of men, I will spare from the sword and from famine and from pestilence. So again, the 2/3, the 1/3 that was spared, that's a limited number, and he spared them from the sword, from famine, and from pestilence, in order that they may recount all their abominations among the nations to which they have been exiled, and they shall know that I am Yahweh. And the word of prophecy before Yahweh was with me, saying, Son of Adam, your food shall you eat in trembling, and your water shall you drink in despair and desolation. And you shall say to the people of the land, us, Thus saith Yahweh Elohim to the inhabitants of Jerusalem upon the land of Israel. They shall eat their food in trembling, and they shall drink their water in desolation, because the land shall be made desolate of everything within it by reason of the violence of all who inhabit it. So because we sinned and we transgressed and we wouldn't keep the law, again, the land was made desolate, which we are here today. And the cities which were inhabited shall be laid waste. All the ancient cities are laid waste. Nobody lives in the ancient city anymore. And the word of prophecy from before Yahweh was with me, saying, Son of Adam, what is this proverb you have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are extended and every prophecy ended? Now, a lot of y'all do subscribe to the fact that you say most of the prophecies have come to pass, and that we're just waiting on the Mashiach to come and rescue us. So the prophecies haven't ended, but don't take my word for it. Let me read it to you. Therefore say to them, Thus says Yahweh Elohim, I have made void this proverb. They shall no longer use it as a proverb in Israel. Rather prophesy to them, the days draw near, and so also the word of every prophecy. For there shall no longer be any false prophecy or lying divination in the midst of the house of Israel. For I, Yahweh, will speak what I will speak, the word, and it shall be fulfilled, and it shall never again be voided in your days, O rebellious people. I will speak the word, and I will fulfill it, says Yahweh Elohim. So the Most High makes it perfectly clear here that all the prophecies are getting ready to fulfill themselves for the end of days. Because if you read it from a Targumic understanding, the first half of it was all part of the beginning, up until the exile. Now that we've been exiled and captive for in our captivity in America, at least for the last 400 years, under the Chaldeans, now it has to be fulfilled that we come back. and that we return, and that you will see now the fulfillment of all the of the prophecies of all the promises, and all of the judgment upon the enemies of Israel, the enemies of us, the people, the enemies of Jerusalem, and the people round about us. So you're going to see that now. That's getting ready to manifest right now today. And you're going to see this start to come about in the world. So this is the time we're in. This is the end time, the end of days. So the end of days doesn't literally mean that the days end, but it's the end of the days of the prophecies coming into fulfillment. So you have to see a fulfillment of all of it. So every promise that he promised that he would do to Israel, we have to receive all the promises. The same way we have received all of the curses. You see? So I'm going to continue with verse 27. And that says, Son of Adam, behold, the house of Israel are saying, the teaching which he teaches is for many days hence, and he is prophesying for a time far off. Therefore say to them, thus saith Yahweh Elohim, never again shall any of my words be nullified. Whatever word I speak shall be fulfilled, says Yahweh Elohim. So he's making sure you understand this is not a far off. Now that you're hearing it, this is really going to happen. I hope you understand. Okay? This is about to materialize right before your eyes in the next coming days and weeks, months, and years. You are going to see this, and you're going to do this. Oh, I know some of you notice in my wristband. So this is written in the ancient Hebrew. Okay? And what it says clearly in English, with the mighty hand, Yahweh has redeemed from Mitzrayim. I came out of Mitzrayim. I came out of America. I came out of Rome. I was a part of the church. So yeah, I was redeemed from Israel, out of bondage. And I was given this knowledge of understanding and given this light so that I may give it to you, so that you can walk in it and live. So this was Ezekiel chapter 12, and I started at verse 13. Of course, you won't find this in your scriptures. Okay? So you can see the Aramaic Bible, the Targum of Ezekiel. Because it's time for you to come home, to study this law, to get this memra, so that you may live. And he's going to drive you out, and the people are going to forcibly remove you from the lands where you're held captives, because you've got to come back. Okay? Some of you are going to die. That's just the honest fact, because you're just so rebellious and hard-hearted. But the majority of Israel is going to return. A large, great portion, because he says you'll not be small. So welcome back, and I'll see you here soon. Some of you have already started arriving in the land. Shout out to my brother Yirmiyahu, recently returned. My brother Gabe, recently returned. And there's some others that have recently returned to the land. You know, my Isha, Kaya, recently returned to the land. So now that you're here, and now that more of you are coming, and you're preparing to come, I think it's going to be a great, and wonderful thing that you see the regathering of Israel. And then you can earn, or you can get your tefillins, because you have to wear it upon your left hand, your left arm. Okay? So here's my tefillin, and it's the time of the regathering of Israel. So you're going to be here again really soon. Shalom. I love you all.